let's go back and talk a little bit more about the insurrection at the Capitol, and then leading into the impeachment and everything. So, I mean, have you heard about the whole QAnon thing?
I've heard about it. I don't know all. I'll be honest with you, I ain't heard that much about it. I know that it's supposed to be like a whole movement or something like that.
Supposedly, it's some kind of person who's, in President Trump's camp, but who's secretive, and, they went online like right when he first got elected and telling people like they got the inside scoop on what he's doing and how to he's instructing his followers to do stuff secretly. So they'll tell him stuff like, if you see him do this, that means he wants you to do that. He's being secretive. If he shakes his head this way, this is what it means. Or, if he tugs on his ear or some dumb shit like that. So they basically...
He pull out his dick and just start stroking it.
That means fuck you and your followers. But yeah, so I mean, he been getting a call from Scam Likely. Not today, my friend. But yeah, I mean, supposedly, he's whoever this person is, which it could be Trump. Who knows? He's the king of social media nowadays, even though they banned him. You know what I mean? But I always wondered if it was really him. Just on another account. But who knows? You know what I mean? It was brought to my attention pretty early on when he got elected the first time, and I was like, I'm thinking, nah, this can't be right. But then the more I started seeing stuff, it was like, okay. And then at some of the Trump rallies, people would be holding up signs that said, Q Anon, because I'm assuming that Anon stands for anonymous. You know what I mean? But and it's still going on now. In interviews, some of these Trump followers will be like, yeah, Q told us to do this, and he told us Trump was gonna go online at this exact time, and President Trump did a tweet at that exact time, so we knew he was signaling us to do this. You know what I mean? But this is the kind of rhetoric and craziness that these people fall for, and that's what got them all riled up, going up to the Capitol. And then, of course, you got Trump saying, right out saying, go up to the Capitol and fight.
Go ahead,
and take back the country with power and all of this crazy type of stuff. You know what I mean? So they were holding the impeachment trials today in the House of Representatives, and one of them, to me, asked the dumbest question I ever heard. He was like, yeah, so has anybody ever brought any of these people up here who attacked the Capitol and asked them, were they sent by President Trump? And everybody's just kind of looking around like, why would we have to do that? We know why they came. That's exactly why they came.
Yeah.
I mean, they were saying that on live TV when it was happening. You know what I mean?
Yeah, they were telling. Yeah, that's the thing, man. They was up there snitching on themselves.
Yeah, exactly. It's dumb. Taking selfies, filming the whole thing. I mean, it's like, y'all dumb, man. Y'all don't know how to do that.
Nah, they wasn't ready for no war or nothing like that. But only thing of it is, it's just the optics and way it looked. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, you gonna be a little shook because of all that happening. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? But that's another thing too. I mean, that's the thing about it. It's just what's crazy. All the things that they were telling people, like, oh, these people were terrorists, or black people were this, that, and the third. It's like now they getting a taste of what they've been calling other people. Like, okay, these black people and stuff are thugs, but now y'all being labeled that. Now y'all on no fly list,
right?
Like, you know what I'm saying? It's like it's bad.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Exactly. Yep.
That's what I'm trying to look for.
State of the Union.
Shut the fuck up. Sorry, this motherfucker.
Yeah, that's what Public Enemy came through hard in 2020.
Yeah, I had to say that was probably.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, let me give that. Yeah, that was probably like a jam for 2020. But yeah, man. So I mean, that's what I was looking for, though. But what I was saying, but yeah, man, I don't. Now these people should get what they get. I do feel sorry for them in a sense because, like, man, some of them people were just out there and but the thing of it is, you with the crowd,
Yeah.
so they gonna come through and hit you with that stuff, man. FBI, oh, that's another thing. Everybody online and everything, I will not stress enough, because I'm talking to myself too when I say this. Watch what the fuck you say, because they are listening.
Oh yeah.
Don't say anything. Don't say no word. Don't say nothing like that. Don't say. I'm telling you, because they are listening. Because I mean, with this whole thing that went up in the Capitol, they are really listening and really trying to weed out any possibility. So
yeah, you know they didn't turn up the security after that. I mean, but it's still, you know there was some sort of inside job with that, because some of them security people that was at the Capitol was letting them in. You know, I mean, they were blatantly letting them in. They had one officer that was taking selfies with him. So it's like, you know, I mean, come on, man. He had to be. People, some of them had to know earlier on, okay, you know, we're gonna be coming up there, you know, don't give us a hard time, you know, pretend, you know, you shouldn't be coming in here. Okay, go ahead. You know what I mean? You know, but you got to be careful with that, man, because there's definitely something going on with that.
And then too, I mean, going back to like the no-fly list, the jobs, you know, the FBI that they're talking about. If you see anything, shoot, the jobs let motherfuckers.
Yeah, man.
I get, and it's bad, man. Like right after a pandemic.
Yep.
We're still in a pandemic, and your job let go, and you know, it could have. I know the people that was trying to go was probably thinking, man, I'm glad I didn't do this.
Right. Yeah, because I mean, you losing your job over something stupid. I mean, there was one guy who was in there who was an actual politician, like a lawmaker, in the mob. You know, and it's like, what the hell is wrong with you?
They got barred, right? Or not barred,
I think he lost his status.
Yeah, and actually should.
Yeah,
actually, he might be in more trouble. That. I mean, because that's what I'm saying. They pretty much committed treason.
Yeah, and I mean, it's like, I don't understand why they don't see what they did was wrong.
And then I don't want to make it like this, because I don't think that would be right, as far as like, you know what I'm saying. But man, I'll just say like this: if I were president and I saw them Trump Pence flags flying, lock all y'all motherfuckers up. Y'all are committing treason.
Yeah.
If you really think about it.
Yeah, and I mean,
if you really think about it, that's what you're doing.
I think Pence wanted to. I think deep inside he wanted to invoke the 25th and just put him out of office, but I think he was too scared to, because you know, Pence knew what was going on was wrong. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But you know, he didn't want to have to face them consequences. I mean, hell, they still hate you.
Yep.
Even though you didn't do it, they still hate you. Because once Trump speaks out against you, they hate you.
Yep.
Because for some reason, these people worship Trump like he's God or something. Yeah. And it's just like, what is it that he's doing that's got y'all in like these mindless zombies or something? I don't understand that. That's the part I don't get. You know, and I mean, I feel sorry for anybody who blindly follows this fool, man. Because I don't care. You know, the whole Democratic Party. You know, I'm not so pro-democratic, but I'm more so looking at it from an outside point of view. But if you look back at the Democratic Party, no matter who's been a Democratic president, nobody has ever wanted to do nothing violent like that just to protect them, just to protect that official. You know what I mean? Yeah, they'll fight vote-wise, you know what I mean, to get them votes in and stuff like that. But nobody is gonna, on the Democratic side, storm the Capitol and do all none of that dumb shit.
Yeah, I tell you what, because like I said, man, I saw some of that shit. I still don't believe that shit sometimes, man.
Yeah, I couldn't believe it either.
Like,
I think I had went out to the store and I came in and my wife was like, you know, have you seen what's going on TV? And I'm like, what the hell? Because this was like right before our podcast last week.
Yeah.
And I went to look at the TV and I'm like, I know I don't see what I think I'm seeing. And this is the Capitol? And security is not stopping them? when Black Lives Matter was just protesting
Across the street,
peacefully. They
little,
had like 1,000 security guards for every person. You know what I mean?
Yeah. We got niggas on the ground.
Right.
We got people at the security.
Right.
Click clack.
You know, and and black people weren't even trying to do no violence. They were just protesting in the streets.
I know black people have been like, yo, we were gonna protest and stuff.
Right.
Goddamn, we weren't trying to smash no Capitol building windows though.
So
we wasn't doing it.
If we would have so much as one step on that Capitol building, get back, nigga.
Done.
What are you doing?
And but see, that's the whole. I will say that's the beauty of it. Mm-hmm. I think the world is actually seeing the hypocrisy of what America. I don't care what anybody say. Like, oh well, QAnon. I mean, not QAnon, but Antifa were mixed in. So if they were mixed into it, they still. The thing of it is, them people were waving American flags. Yeah. Trump. They couldn't shoot those people because the optics look bad. But at the same time, the world is seeing there is preferential treatment towards people of color versus the dominant society in the U.S.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. I mean, so what do you think about whether they should? Do you think they should do the impeachment, or do you think they should have invoked the 25th, where they just basically just push him out of office?
To be honest with you, I don't have a dog in that fight. I will say this. I will say this. He shouldn't. After that, he shouldn't get the perks of an ex-president. He shouldn't get the perks of an ex-president. He shouldn't get the $1 million travel, the stuff like that. I mean, even as bad as Bush was, Bush didn't do shit like that. And they did give him a job and stuff. Mm-hmm. But you know what I'm saying? Nah, Trump don't. And honestly, realistically, Trump don't really need that because he got other shit going on. But I mean, at the same time,
he needed.
Now, yeah.
Yeah, they said one of the reasons why he became president is because he was broke and he needed money.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And so he just been using a lot of his presidential funds to fund other stuff that he needed. You know what I mean? Because he ain't got that much money. That's why.
Dang. You mean that's why he had to pay that $750?
Mm-hmm.
Dang.
Yeah, man.
Dang. So you mean to tell me we make more money than the prez?
Exactly.
You mean we two niggas over here struggling right now make more brunt than that orange nigga in the office? Exactly. That orange corn over nigga in the office right there.
You know what I mean?
Matter of fact, Trump run your shit.
Right. Oompa Loompa in the office.
We gonna run up on Trump. Run your shit, nigga.
Right. Run your shit, son. But yeah, man. It's I don't know, man. I mean, I think I would rather the impeachment only because of what he did. All the other stuff he did, I think was bad, and he don't deserve to be president. But when you incite somebody to, take siege on the Capitol, to me, that's over the line, way over the line. So to me, impeaching him would ensure that he never can run again, and it would take that money away. So to me, that's the better option. And I think that's why a lot of them Republicans are really fighting for him, you know what I mean? Because they don't want to see him lose his little money. But I'm like, what's that going to help you, though?
And I think another thing, too. Mm-hmm. This really... It'll be one thing. Now, with the Republicans, I can understand this stuff. Because it'll be one thing. Their party was strong, mm-hmm. but their party is not. Yeah. I think it's really going to be splintered really bad once he leaves.
Yeah, I can agree.
And it's really going to be hard to find somebody to come up from those ranks in 2024. Yeah. So, this is really, I'm thinking what they're trying to do maybe with him giving the money, maybe he can't run again, but maybe if he get the money, he can use those funds to put back into at least the Republican Party. And I think that's what they're trying to do.
Maybe. maybe. I don't believe he would do it, but maybe. But I got a feeling he probably done made some promises over the course of time that he probably can't live up to. But, either way, I wouldn't trust him as far as I could throw him.
Yep.
You know what I mean? I don't trust people like him. Because, I remember when he first got elected, I was like, y'all just don't even understand. Y'all elected a salesman. You know what I mean? He just sold y'all. That's all. He just knows how to sell.
I know how to do. I make it the art of making the deal. It's my book. I show you how to make the sale. I show you how to make the deal. I make it easy, folks.
And then the hand gestures. It's always the hand gestures.
Hands.
I show you how to do this.
I'm gonna jerk off imaginary ghost. doing my little dance.
Yo, that was the funniest shit. Yo, when I saw that, I was dead. While he was jerking off imaginary ghost. Because his little dancer do look like he doing that.
And then the fact that he got little hands and shit. So, so them ghosts is probably having like a good time. Yeah. Man, we gotta come back to this Trump nigga more.
Right.
Get this ectoplasm
right. Be getting us right.
Skeet.
Right. That was funny. I'm gonna have to dig that one up. That was hilarious. But yeah, man, let us know what y'all think about Trump and his shenanigans. Do y'all think he should be impeached? Do you think they should have instead done the invoking of the 25th Amendment, which means they can immediately push him out of office? And that would have been nice, but still, I don't think it would have made enough of a difference, to push him out of office would have been nice, but he ain't had but a week and a half left.
Yeah, he literally got, let's see, today's the 13th.
He actually got 1 week from today. So next week, by this time, he out.
The 20th, the 20th.
Yeah, that's the inauguration day, next Wednesday.
So,
man.
Yeah, we're going to keep in tune, man, and just be, keep our eyes and ears, open. You know what I'm saying? Because, man, the 20th, we might want to watch out on that day. If you're in D.C.
Right.
I'm here, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man. I wouldn't there's some people I know who bought tickets to go to the inauguration. I'm not doing that.
Nah, fuck that. I don't hear that shit.
Yeah, I don't care. I don't care if Jesus or Muhammad or somebody was getting inaugurated. I'm not going. Not no pandemic.
Nah, not like that.
No.
Kamala Harris over here talking about, I'm going to give free blowjobs and strip teasing. I'm going to keep...
I'm good. I'm staying right here at home.
Over here.
All y'all gonna come back all sick and coughing.
Yeah, you be coughing. We're talking about some.
Right. I enjoy myself.
Yeah.
Y'all can have that. But yeah, man. Did you have anything else you wanted to talk about before we wrap it up today?
I think that was it, man. Just remember to like, share, subscribe as always. We thank you. We appreciate you. Remember to follow us on Spotify. We also have, the Anchor that's up.
Yeah.
So, man, just check us out.
No Parler. We're not on Parler.
Yeah, nah, fuck that shit.
We're not doing that.
We ain't on that shit, guys.
Yeah.
But,
Trump might be on there, but not us.
Yeah. Real quick, though, let's talk about these tech companies, man. It's just, actually, my man, I want to shout out Necro, or is it Necro or Nero?
Necro.
I think it was Necro. My man, like the white dude that rap, he nice. He's nice. Yeah. And he had a comment, he was talking about the tech companies, like, well, what do you said, I think they're too powerful.
Yeah.
I kind of made a comment and said, well, most of these dudes, you got to understand, they were probably bullied in school. So now they build a service. And now when they build this service, now everybody uses it. Now they want to flex. Be like, you can't say that. You can't. Because, real talk now, I ain't going to, I'm not saying that. Nah. I don't kick motherfucking Mark Zuckerberg's ass. Right. I'm just going to say, you know what I'm saying? I can kind of size him up like, I'm going to beat the shit out of him. You know what I mean? Yeah. I don't know, and I'm not a violent person, but, if push came to shove, I can whoop his ass.
He look like that kind of you just see him and you just want to mush his
ass. Yeah, it's he probably wasn't that kid you know what? I don't think you can fit me in this locker. I don't give a fuck. Join in the locker.
You'll see one day I'm gonna have a big company. I'm gonna own the world.
Yeah, but you know what I'm saying, man. So, going back to those platforms, I think a lot of them I had a conversation with my coworker, well, my supervisor about that, and basically, a lot of these companies do kind of hang to the far left of everything. Like I would have to give it to Pollard, not necessarily Harvard and Haight, but at least was trying to make a balance where like the conservative right could come in and express their feelings and stuff. Because I'm not, like I said, I'm not saying that, I'm saying that like, oh, we gotta be super sorry for these people. But the right don't really, if you really look at your whole tech stuff, a lot of those guys are liberal. And I don't have no problem with them being that. The problem I have with that is that they try to impose their way of thinking onto you. So like they ban a post or they're fat chicking like crazy, or like you can't put up this because it don't go along with their ideology or whatnot. I mean, we talked, I think maybe a couple months back, looking at the Joe Rogan podcast. Joe Rogan, he was like, well, I do kind of lean towards the left, but there does have to be some type of balance where like people can, like you can have your freedom to speak. And now don't get me wrong, you can't get too wild and shit, kind of like what the president did. I understand that. But, you know what I'm saying? Like, I just don't think that you shouldn't censor everything all the way down.
Right.
Because and then that's the case, y'all need to say that y'all not, this is not a app for like freedom of speech, or because what I'm saying, because they were kind of like there's some type of fancy term that they said that they were, but then they're trying to police everything. Like, right, y'all can't be doing that.
Yeah, I agree, man. And it's I think they were just saying that what's his name, Jeff Bezos. He was the richest man in the world, and now it's the other guy, Elon Musk.
Yeah, Elon Musk.
He just surpassed him. But it's people like them who are pretty much running the freaking world. Because of these companies. And it's just too much, man. It's too much power for one person. They probably got more power than a damn president. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah. But them companies, and I think about it, though. Especially with them banning Trump. Just imagine one day you wake up, and I'm just not me giving sympathy to Trump, but I'm just saying, if you average Joe, you wake up, you find out your your Instagram gone, your Facebook gone, your Google gone. Well, maybe not your Google, but let's say your Twitter's gone. But they even go further. Like, that's just to interact. All right. Then they take your PayPal, your Cash App, your Vim. They're like, oh, nah, you can't use them no more. See, that's the problem I got like there. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's kind of the problem I have. Like, all these companies, you know what I'm saying? They'll, when they say, well, we'll ban Trump for 2 weeks, when everybody's like, well, we're just going to follow suit and double down. Right. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's like, come on, man. Like, you can't. And don't get me wrong, I'm not saying you should be out there spewing hate speech and nothing like that, neither. I'm not saying that. Yeah. But, dang, man, like, y'all really gonna get them down to, like, the PayPal?
Right.
Like, really? Right. Like, I'm gonna try to buy a sandwich. Nah, nigga, you can't buy that sandwich. You know what the fuck you did. Right. You know what I'm saying?
Talking too much shit, nigga. You had to cut your shit short.
Yeah, cut your shit. Yeah, PayPal like the motherfucking, like, welfare line or some shit.
That Trump going around asking me, hey,
nigga, you don't get too much. Let me hold something. I need to hold a couple of dollars.
Right. Vote for me and I'll fill up your PayPal.
Oh, God.
You know what I mean? So it's a shame though, man. You know what I mean? But people like Facebook and all of them, man, they're getting away with murder.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, they control so much, man.
Yeah, man.
They control so much. But I mean,
it's so much of your life, man. Because, I mean, you really think about it, when we're on these platforms, it's an augmented life. You could be whoever, whenever. You know what I'm saying? So it's just crazy. But
Yeah, and I mean, as much as we benefit from stuff like Facebook,
Oh yeah,
they
we
benefit
do.
just as much off of us. Cause
Yeah.
they selling your information. You know what I mean? You wondering why you getting scam likely calls and whatnot and shit like that. They selling your information.
Oh yeah.
That's how they make their
Or
money.
like, yeah, you know what? I'm thinking about big booty women.
Right.
I like to see some big booty women. Then all of a sudden, like, yeah, do you like big booty
Right.
bitches? Here they are. And it's
We got the big booty.
like, we
bitches
got
for you.
big booty bitches.
You know, click this link.
Like, damn, I was just thinking about that.
You know,
I just click and see
right.
something.
They done signed your life over. You know, we all do it. You know, we follow them online. You know, the Insta hoes and all
It's
of
the
that.
hoe. I'm a Insta hoe.
But,
Not a hoe.
As much as some of y'all look good, I would never wife any of y'all
Nah.
because some of them you can just tell up here this trash.
Oh yeah, I mean, they good to look at. But
Yeah.
nah, I
That's about
definitely.
it.
I mean, definitely with the relationship I got, with my girl. I mean, God put us together. I put it like that. God
man.
really put us together. And
He's a
I'm
good,
just
clean, wholesome man right
I'm
here.
thankful.
He doesn't look at other women at all. Just blinders.
No, I ain't gonna, no. I mean, I look
I'm
at
messing,
them.
I'm messing.
Now I look at them, but it ain't, it ain't all that. It ain't worth it. It ain't worth it.
It ain't worth it.
It ain't
I mean,
worth throwing nothing.
Yeah.
Because I mean, like I said, that's something like with, what I'm saying, not to get too personal, y'all, but with who I got, right now, like she's really the reason I'm in school.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? She pushed me, like, cause most of those women on there, and like I said, I follow a few, what I'm saying, but the thing of it is, they wouldn't push me to go to school.
Right.
They would be like, they'd be trying to figure out what they can get from me. Like,
exactly.
let me get your money. Let me do
Let me
this.
hold that card.
Let me do, yeah. I need to go get Chanel and all
Right.
this. And, if a nigga can't give you a Gucci bag, a nigga ain't shit.
Right.
But then, like, I'm working, trying to, get somewhere better in my life.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? It's like we as people, young, especially like the youth and younger people, we just focus on the wrong things. And you wonder why the dominant society is winning, because they don't give a fuck about a Chanel bag or fucking all this shit. You know what they thinking about? All right, I'm about this duplex.
Right.
I'm gonna, stay in this rusted ass car, but in a couple months, I flip that duplex, sell it to my man over here, and then I'm gonna be moving on up, making some money off it. Yeah, that's what they thinking about.
Mm-hmm.
They don't give a, I mean, that's like, not to mention his name, but when I was watching a certain TV, Lord Jamar was talking about how, like, there was a person on, like, they only owe but like 4 pairs of shoes. But this motherfucker make like $8 billion a year.
Yeah.
I think it was 8 million or 8 billion. But either way,
probably billion.
Yeah, but he only owed 4 pairs of shoes. Now put that in perspective.
Yep.
So,
exactly. And that's how they get over, because they're not trying to be flashy and none of that shit.
No.
Their
too
company
busy.
speaks for itself.
Yeah, we too busy trying to look like every, we
want to prove to people that we look good.
Yeah,
we got money. Look at the chains I got.
Look at the threads.
Look at the sneakers I got.
Yeah, look at the super turtle carton shirt, nigga.
You
You
know
know what I mean?
Man,
Yo,
this is authentic cotton.
yeah, But I mean, that's the thing. Like, yeah, we out there trying to prove to people, like, how much money we got to people, like people that we don't even like.
Right.
We trying to impress, so it's like it don't make sense.
Yep, and that's why I never been into that. I do like to look good, but I like to look good for myself, because a lot of people be looking at me like, you look nice in your stuff, but you don't wear the stuff that everybody else wear. Why you ain't buying no J's and what? Nah, because I like what I like.
Exactly.
I like what feel good and what look good to me. I ain't gonna try to go above my means. You know what I mean? My wife will tell you I'm thrifty with my money.
Shit.
You know what I mean? I don't play that shit.
I'll tell you what. Even with the J's, if I happen to get a pair of J's, that's because I want it.
Yeah.
Not because like everybody else wants.
Right.
I don't give a fuck. I'll go to the shoe man. Oh yeah, give me them, them busted ass looking Jordans or something like. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And for me, I mean, I've seen J's, you know, I mean, for me, honestly, like 90% of them shits don't be looking that great to me. I just be like, y'all just wearing them just because they call J's or Jordans or whatever. I can't do it. If I see a pair of J's, like you said, it just look like my style.
Yeah.
I'm like, okay, cool. Maybe I'll save up and buy them or whatever.
Yeah.
But I'm not buying them like y'all just be buying them. Because, you know, people be buying their kids J's and, you know, you 1 year old with a pair of fucking J's. It's like, what's the point of that?
And then they gonna mess them up.
Right.
And grow out of them. Yeah, like, you know, like people like, you know, foot's pretty much gonna stop growing. So people like me and you, getting J's, I wouldn't say it's necessarily a good investment, but you know that, okay, I can at least wear these shoes for about 4 or 5 years.
Right.
At least.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But like these kids, they get them, like next year they grow out of them. Like, come on, man.
Yeah, man.
No. Y'all gonna go to the shoe man. Y'all gonna get that. Y'all get Michael Jordan. I ain't gonna get the shit like this. You gonna get the shit like this. Like Jordan, my man. But yeah, your jump man ain't even like this. Right. The jump man just like
even Jordan. It's Jorge.
Yeah, it's Jorge. Yo, yeah.
You know what I mean?
He gonna do layups and shit. He ain't even done. He's like,
all right.
Who this nigga? Right. He jumping though. He jumping. This nigga doing this.
Right. Yo, that would be hilarious.
Yo. Matter of fact, y'all niggas getting the shacks.
Right.
Y'all getting the shacks. The fucking
affordable
shack.
Joints, you know what I mean?
Yeah, get the shacks.
You know. But yeah, man. So, you know, hopefully, you know, y'all don't fall for the hype. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
don't just buy shit because other people buying that shit. And some of y'all know you do it, and I mean, it's all good, you know what I mean? But, you know, I can only just warn y'all, don't fall for that, man.
Yeah, for real.
You know what I mean? Be your own person, you know what I mean?
Yep.
So, but anyway, man, I guess we can go ahead and close out the show. You know, that was just some bonus rants and talks. You know,
I don't know how the hell we got this.
I don't either. But we got.
We was like, let's close, like Paula,
right.
Motherfucking like Insta hoes, the motherfucking the layup man.
Exactly.
But we make it work. We make it work. We make it work,
man. But yeah, again, don't forget, like, share, subscribe. Like, share, subscribe. Like, share, subscribe. Email us if y'all want. The Real Triad Hip Hop Podcast at gmail.com. Or hit us up wherever. We on Spotify, Anchor, YouTube, Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, you know, all of that. You know,
Mama house.
Your mama house. Your moms be downloading us. But anyway, man, for episode 149, this is your man Kurt, and this is
Howie.
And we're going to see y'all on the next one, all right?
Peace.